Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today. This is your host, Eram Saeed, with the Global Telesummit series From Heartache to Joy. Are you ready for some energy yoga? Because that is what is the topic of our call today with an exceptionally talented and gifted energy worker. Nidhu Satish Kapoor is joining us from India. She is absolutely amazing. I have personally worked with her myself, and the results are astounding. You might have read some of the comments that were in the email, but let me tell you, if you haven't read those emails, it's okay, because you are about to really be astounded. First of all, because the results that you can see with Nidhu take 5 to 10 minutes. Exceptionally fast results. You will actually be able to let go of some of the stuff right here on this call today. That's how powerful it is, and you will feel it, by the way. You will feel the energy releasing. I have done this many times with Nidhu, where I would start with an issue. The anxiety level or the pain level would be an 8 to a 10, and then just through some very simple processes, usually involving hand-holding, within a few minutes, that issue would be gone completely. You almost can't even connect to that energy anymore. That's how fast it is. Really amazing stuff. And today's call is going to have a lot of really fun exercises for you guys, because Nidhu's work is yes, it's exceptionally fast. It's very strong. The results are incredible, but it's also a lot of fun. So you will be able to join in and do some really amazing exercises. So a couple of things. Make sure you have a pen and a piece of paper and lots of water. Lots of water. Because the way Nidhu moves energy from your body is by utilizing water. So make sure you have these three things handy and close by. Lots of water, paper, and pen. So maybe get a pitcher of water or a bottle of water, because you're going to be drinking water. And then she's going to have you do some stuff for which you're going to need pen and a paper. So make sure you have that. Please make sure you don't have any distractions or disturbances. This is really going to be a great experience for you guys. On this call today, we're going to do tons of amazing releases and exercises. You are also going to be able to find out for yourself exactly what is going on energetically with your own energy body. Where are your blocks? What is going on with that? How do you feel about it? It's really amazing. So get ready for, like I said, a fun call. Let me read you some of what we're going to be doing today. And this is not all of it, but some of it. Let me scroll down. First of all, you will be able to understand and experience the power of using your own hands to unlock your greatest health and wealth live on the call today. Nidhu will share techniques that she uses on a daily basis for herself and her clients to get more and more monies and better health every single month. Remember, most of these handholds are simple to do, and all of them improve circulation, digestion, immunity, and balance while simultaneously detoxing, de-stressing, and anti-the-aging process. Check out how much younger you look and how wonderful your skin looks at the end of this call, by the way. Make sure you do that. Save hundreds of dollars for commonplace issues like colds, coughs, allergies, headaches, and indigestion by supporting the healer within, which all of us have, by the way, with these simple handholds. You will need to check out the bonus that we have already for you to understand which finger will help you with which issue. That's our free gift for you today. The link will be announced sometime during the call, so make sure you stay tuned. You will also learn how to return to the state of energetic perfection, where your energies are flowing and so is your life. We were not meant to be dependent on pills and medication, you guys. Let's get back to that flow. And another point, get the tip that works in 10 seconds to attract what you want and see the results within 24 hours. Combine this with the handholds and you will not believe how amazingly energized and light you're going to feel within minutes. So like I said, this call is packed with some astounding energy work, and I do mean it when I say astounding. I have experienced it, and I'm telling you, it's mind-blowing. And it's also going to be fun. So a little bit about Nidhu. If you are ill, unwell, or have a chronic issue like constant colds, PMS, PCOD, migraines, strange body aches and pains, chronic stress, then book your session with Nidhu right now. She is an energy scientist on a mission to awaken the doctor within you with her unique blend of words and body processes to take you from pain to peace. Expect results in 5 to 10 minutes and then some more, because she also guarantees abundance in 24 to 72 hours after the session. Be it unexpected monies, gifts, treats, compliments, or business opportunities, you will get it, health and wealth. Her work is as scientific as it is spiritual and uses both Eastern medicine, like in the principles of acupressure, pranayama, qigong, jinshin jitsu, visualization, ho'oponopono, the Vedas and the mudras, and also Western philosophy, like in talk therapy, transactional analysis, affirmations, the law of attraction, and allowing and manifesting, switch words, active imagination, multidimensional work, understanding of the subconscious and the conscious mind, the shadow work, and it goes on and on and on. Remember, you have to be at peace before you can be healthy, happy, and a powerful manifestor consistently. So let us welcome Nidhu to the show. Thank you so much for joining us. I am so excited.
Thank you so much, Eram. Hi, everybody. I'm so excited too. Thank you so much for everything that you just said. I am so looking forward to sharing lots of small, very, very simple techniques that will bring us what it is that we're looking for. And I want this to be power-packed with that. Like you said, it's also going to be fun because it's really easy to do, and you're going to see the results in 5 to 10 minutes. I'm just going to add one thing to the fact that so much takes place simultaneously, where not only are you going to be healing and curing, but also simultaneously preventing it from ever happening again. So whatever it is you're dealing with, if you have a cold, if you have even something more severe like a migraine, as your migraine reduces and goes away, the chances of it returning will be minimized equally. So the fabulous thing about working with energy systems, and there are many energy systems, and we're going to be doing work with quite a few of them, including the first energy system, one of the most undervalued, underrated energy systems, but the one that will work for you in 10 seconds. I will bring up that energy system as we go along, because I'd like you all to first start getting in touch with yourselves, your body, and your energy state as it stands right now before we go there. So, Eram, with your permission, shall we get cracking?
Absolutely. Did you want to start with
Fantastic.
a group process, or can I? Yeah. What do you want to start with?
Whatever you recommend.
So let's begin with a little bit of explanation, because this was very different even for me when I first connected with you. So can you explain what exactly is energy yoga?
Awesome. So yoga, the traditional understanding of yoga has to do with asanas. It has to do with poses. It has to do with being in warrior or doing Surya Namaskars or doing Baddha. All of these understandings of yoga actually go back to what yoga actually means, which is yog. And yog is a union. The understanding of yoga is the union of the mind and the heart, the body and consciousness. At its ultimate level, yoga is about mastery of the mind. And the thing that takes us there, the first energy system that connects everything together, the mind, the heart, the body, the consciousness, is the breath, which is why in yoga we do a lot of breath work. Energy yoga, therefore, uses very simple processes that have to do with the breath. It's not pranayama, but it has to do with the breath. And along with the breath, we use another energy system, which is a system of meridians. And the understanding of meridians dates back to 5,000 years. This is one of the oldest systems of understanding and healing. When we combine the meridian system with the breath system, we have energy yoga. In fact, we're going to be doing some amount of energy yoga together today, all of us as a group, whether you're sitting down on a chair.
I can't wait.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
What about the handholds, though, Nidhu? Is that part of the meridians work?
It is, because the meridian system flows, of course, throughout the body. There are 88,000 meridians when I first started studying it, which was many, many years back. And about 5 to 6 years back, the number that is now around is 72,000. 72,000 meridians in the body. The good news is, given the amount of light we have and how quickly everything functions and how it is a fast culture, it's also fast when it comes to understanding and healing. So you don't need to know 72,000 meridians. We're not going to be learning 72,000 meridians. You only need to know the very fundamental ones with the primary organs in the body. There are 12 primary organs in the body, and each of them are distributed in a pair of yin and yang, masculine and feminine, in the thumb, 4 fingers, and the center of the palm. And each finger, each of these 2 sets of meridian in this part of our hand, in our fingers, in our thumb, handles 14,400 functions each. Wow. I mean, it's mind-boggling. You cannot even begin to imagine this. It's not that we in any case handle our own breathing and digestion and eyes and ears. There is a body intelligence that is taking care of all of this, that's always been taking care of all of this. What we can do and what we must begin to do is support this. And I want to explain that a little further. May I please, Eram?
Please, absolutely, yes.
Thank you. So the thing that happened in our evolution was that 200,000 years back was one of the first remains of the Homo sapien that was found. About 250 to 300 years back was the Industrial Revolution. From that time till the Industrial Revolution, which is a gigantic piece of the evolutionary cycle, we were able to manage very well with the systems as they were. And the system that I really want us to understand is the fight, flight, freeze system, the stress response in the body. At that time, pollution, radiation, people, there just wasn't as much going on as there is today. But from the time of the Industrial Revolution, which is now leading to the digital revolution, and thank God for that, which means we can do this, but there are other repercussions to it, ultimately leading to the machine stage, population explosion, cutting down of trees. This means that a system that worked very well when all of this is much lesser is now severely handicapped. The stress system has not changed in 200,000 years. Meaning your meridian system is still behaving the same way it was behaving when it was running from a woolly mammoth, when it was fighting a dinosaur or trying to protect its babies. Which is why today, when we have to do something as simple as making a presentation, as public speaking, or even standing up for ourselves within our family, or even dealing in something that could be conflicting on the streets, on the roads, with the grocer, with the cab driver, we go into an extreme state of stress because the body understands this as us fighting a dinosaur. It's the same response. Obviously, you cannot live like this. It's very primitive. And while we cannot overlook the importance of this system, it's a system that's kept us alive. It's a system that's health evolution, it is struggling right now, and we're struggling because of that. You know, there's so much importance we are giving to the fact that we have to get into a higher vibration, that we have to get into ascension, and of course we do. That is the need of the hour. But we have to take our body and an upgraded system of functioning in the world with us. We need higher levels of being able to speak up and articulately so, especially for women. We need a better system of immunity to deal with the amount of plastic and chemicals in the air right now. We need a better digestive system with all the GMO that's taking place and this debate between vegan, organic, inorganic. The point I'm trying to make is that it's time to return to the basics, even as you do your other work. It's time to return home to the body. Every piece of information, every piece of information you have today, and never in the history of humanity have we had so much information, knowledge, wisdom, and healing processes. There's a reason for that. And the reason for that is that as the evolution of consciousness is taking place and the mind is evolving, it is meant to support the body evolve as well. And one of the best ways to do that is to work with your energy systems. Whether you're working with your aura, whether you're working with your chakras, whether you're working with 8 other systems that we're not going to do on this call today, the need of the hour is for you to do as much for your mind and your spiritual growth as for your emotions and your body. And one of the simplest ways to do it is to hold your hand, is to hold each other's hand, which we're going to be doing because we're in a group. And in a group, the power of one is multiplied by many. I'm always reminded by what is written in the Bible, where Jesus Christ says, where there are 2 or more of you, there I am. And so today, I have no doubt that everybody is going to experience intense, very powerful shifts because everybody right now, just by being on the call, is holding everybody else's hands.
Beautiful.
And thank you for that. Thank you for being here.
I love your energy and how powerfully it resonates with truth and authenticity. So I just absolutely love that, Nidhu. I would ask, though, it seems that you moved your phone a little bit. It's slightly muffled. I'm not sure if other people are having trouble hearing you, but I was having trouble understanding some of the words. So maybe if you could move the phone a little bit. I know you're calling from India, so the phone lines are going to be a bit compromised. But one of the things I also wanted to comment on, Nidhu, I totally agree with what you were saying. This is where the world is shifting. The future is upon us. It's not even the future anymore. The way this world is going to operate now is going to be on the principles of, understanding, first of all, that you are powerful, that all the answers lie within you. For the longest time, we were going through this consciousness, if you want to call it, or this paradigm, where the answers were outside of us. And we have tried that, and we have learned that doesn't work. While Western medicine has its place, most definitely, but the real answers lie in energy, which is going back to your own self, going back to the wisdom of the body, and how powerful that just by, I've witnessed this in the last few weeks working with Nidhu, that even if you are in extreme pain, even if you are in extreme anxiety right now on the call, just by doing simple hand-holding exercises combined with breath, you will find yourself in a completely different state 5 minutes from now. That doesn't happen with regular medicine. This is energy medicine. It works powerfully, and yes, the way of the future is we will not have, this won't be optional anymore. This is how everybody's going to be. So, Nidhu, shall we start with some fun exercises too in between? I know there's a lot of questions I want to ask you, but let's keep it fun and interesting so people can actually experience what we're talking about. Shall we begin with that one exercise where you wanted to lead people through an awareness of where their energy is and how it's flowing?
Oh, absolutely. Is my voice better now?
Yes, it is. Thank you so much. So quickly, I want to remind everybody that we want you to Make sure you have pen and paper and lots of water. Make sure you have these handy, and we are going to begin in just a few seconds, so make sure you get a pen and paper and make sure you have water handy. All right, Nidhu, so if you can please walk us through this quick exercise, and then I'll open up the phone lines, maybe talk to a couple of people, see what they experienced.
Will do. In fact, thank you so much for reminding them to have the water. That's so, so important. Our energies move, shift, work, do everything better when we're hydrated. So right now, I would like you to have as much water as you can. If you're not very thirsty, have some sips, but have some water. And now, on that sheet of paper, I want you to draw an X.
Draw an X.
However you like, whatever size you want. And having drawn it, I just want you to start gazing at it. I want to prepare you for some things that might already be coming up, and in fact, I can see this already happening. Eyes watering, head getting a little funny or heavy, even giddy, which is all the more reason to have water. Please have water and come back to gazing at it. Anxiety coming up. Shift your shoulders, please. Everybody, just relax your shoulders and start gazing again at it. That is so much better. Lots of things in the shoulders. The burden of the past, the burden of the future. So just relax your shoulders. And I just want you to turn the page. You're not going to turn it upside down. You're just going to turn it to the side. You're just going to turn it 180 degrees. And continue gazing at the X. Whatever is happening, you are being put in touch with the state of your energy system right now. How it's flowing, how it's blocked. And I can see dehydration is coming up very strongly. Everybody, please have a sip of water. I need for your lips to be constantly moistened. And if you notice, quite a few lips are dry. Turn the sheet 180 degrees again. I can also see that for this group, there is anxiety, but mostly it's in the upper region. I'm sensing that a lot in the back of the head, top of the head, and the forehead is being called to awaken. Please turn the sheet another 180 degrees. And for the last one, returning home, please come back to your original X and the way it was positioned. Please have some more water. Put the X aside. Now, the reverse can also happen. A very beautiful, expansive, light feeling can also take place. If that's happening and you can handle looking at the X further, please continue.
I'm feeling like so relaxed, I'm getting sleepy.
Very nice. Sleepiness is such a good sign of energy shifting. I always joke about the fact that mine is the only job in the world where if you're feeling sleepy, I'm doing it correctly.
Wow. Nidhu, this was amazing. The first time when I started looking at the X, I felt dread. Then I felt sadness. Then I felt anxiety. And then on the last one, I felt joy. And then when we came back to the original position, that's when I felt calm and just sleepy. So while we were looking, was the energy actually shifting also?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Something so simple. And before I give you the explanation of the X, I just want to take care of anybody who might be going through some amount of distress. I just want to give them very simple handholds. They're going to realize right now how easy it is to move to the next level. And then I will also explain the X. I love your journey, Eram. And when I tell you what the X really is, I'm already so moved. I love your journey. So beautiful. I'm going to come back to it. But if there's anybody at all in acute state of distress, please let us know. An acute state of distress is almost 7 to 10 on a scale of 0 to 10.
You can either send us a text through the webcast, because right now there's a lot of people with their hands raised, so I won't know. But if you are in an acute stress where you're still feeling it at a level 7 minimum, please write and let me know, okay? Yeah. So go ahead. If you want to explain the X, Nidhu, and I'll monitor the webcast in the meantime.
Fantastic. The X is the universe. X is God. X is your consciousness. X is spirit, presence. However you understand a higher power, a higher intelligence, and a higher love. When we're able to look at this X, it tells us our relationship with the outside world. And Eram, I'm still a little moved by the beautifulness of your journey. You said when you looked at it first, there was dread because you were not sure about what is going to happen. So somewhere in your journey, you have a very deep connection with the universe, but perhaps here and there, you don't trust it fully. You think that it might take you into the realm of the unknown, and that is frightening for you. I also want to say the X is light. And sometimes we will dread the light because that means that we have to take a look at our shadow. But here's the fantastic news about the light and the X. In looking at the light, your shadow came up, your shadow moved out. You went from dread, you went to sadness, you went to joy, and then you went to calm, where your connection with the universe opened up completely. And the reason we want to get here with the X is because in this openness, and everybody can understand this instinctively and intuitively, in this openness is where the magic and miracles happen. In this openness is where you want to ask for whatever it is you want. Whatever it is, I want to be Prime Minister of the galaxy. In this openness, it will happen. Whatever it is that you're seeking, it will come your way. And as it comes your way, you have to watch out for your journey. So when it starts coming your way, because Eram, I'm sure you'll get this, I'm sure everybody on the call will get this. We want what we want, but as we start getting it, we actually start dreading what we want.
Yep.
There is actually a very deep-rooted fear in getting what we want. Therefore, in getting to the openness, wherever you started on your journey, you will feel that. But it will be very, very temporary. Temporary, I mean for a few minutes. As you recognize that what you asked for is happening, a dread will come up, it will pass. Maybe a sadness will come up because, thank you. As we start getting what we want, it means we've got to let go of how things used to be. Because obviously what you're getting is what you didn't have. And there's
Nidhu, we're
always
getting
a sadness.
quite a few comments
Sorry.
on the webcast. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I'm getting quite a few
Not
comments
at all.
where people are
Please
still
tell
at
me.
level 7 to 10. Okay, so Christine is saying, hi, Eram and Nidhu, I'm currently experiencing a level 7 to 10 on sadness, hopelessness, and fear, and I just cannot shake it.
And for you, Christine, I want you to hold your left hand ring finger with your opposite hand. I just want you to sit very comfortably. In fact, you won't be able to lie down with this that's coming up. You didn't mention grief, but I have no doubt that there's grief there as well. Please hold this. Eram, if somebody could just time us to see how quickly this shifts. Christine, for you and for those in the same situation as you, as in there's something coming up. There's sadness, hopelessness, despair, grief, heaviness in the chest, maybe even a sense of overwhelm. For everybody from this torso to the head, I am beginning your clearing right now. Just like Christine, please get into the left hand ring finger hold.
Actually, let me stop you really quickly because this is where you're going to be doing the group processes, right? So I want to make sure everybody understands that what Nidhu is saying is if you're feeling anything, the feelings that she mentioned, that which is grief, sadness, heaviness, stress, this is for you. And also if there's any kind of physical pain between, you said from head to shoulders, correct? That area.
To chest area, because Christine has
okay,
it,
from head down
there.
to your chest area. Yeah, this is the clearing for those people. What we're also going to do now, by the way, I'm going to drop everybody's hands, people that have their hands raised, I'm going to drop your hands now. What I want you to do, please listen, is once you do this clearing with Nidhu, right after that, you can raise your hand again by pressing *2 if you want to talk to Nidhu about what you just experienced or if the pain didn't go away or if there's a clearing that is required, but only for those people that actually do the process with us. So please, please, please be respectful and mindful of everybody's time. Do not raise your hand if you haven't followed along with us, okay? So I'm dropping everybody's hands right now. You will raise your hand when I ask you to do that. So Nidhu, and handing it over back to you, we are doing this clearing for people that are, again, from head to chest area if you're experiencing any kind of pain or discomfort, or if you are feeling those feelings of anxiety, depression, heaviness that Nidhu just mentioned.
In fact, Eram, this is, I think, just about 2.5 minutes. The shift has already taken place. My clearings are very intense. In fact, I also joke about the fact that
Nidhu, can you tell them again which finger to hold? It was supposed to be the left hand ring finger.
That's correct. And the shift is already
hold
happened.
your left hand ring finger, beautiful. With your right hand, the shift is already taking place. You're supposed to hold this for about 2.5 minutes. And just breathe through
and
it.
If Christine can already tell us, because I can see that it has already moved. And I just want to tell everybody, please cry if you feel like it. Tears are the energy of a river, and life is a river. Please let it flow. Please cry. It's only just coming out. You're in a very good place. You're safe, secure, and protected right now.
And you may raise your hand now by pressing *2 if you wish to share your feedback, if you have any comments about this. Make sure that you did do this process with us. And Christine, please do let us know, okay? What do you feel now? Beautiful. Let's go ahead and talk.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Anybody else
ahead,
in another state of distress?
Well, we have a ton of people that just raised their hand after this one, so I'm going to, let's see, there's about 20 people that just raised their hand. Can you pick a number for me, Nidhu?
15.
Okay, number 15 is 954 area code. I believe first name is Kathy.
Yes.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi,
How are
Kathy.
you?
Hi. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe this.
Yeah, what did you feel?
It's
crazy, isn't it?
He said cry, and the tears just started coming, and I'm trying to hold them back because it's hard to talk when you're crying.
No, honey, don't hold it back. You need to let it go. Let it go. It's okay.
Let it go. Oh, thank you. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Isn't
Isn't it amazing
how
simple...
powerful feeling just all over me? I just don't know. It's just so strong.
Okay.
It's just like I don't know what is going to happen next. Oh, thank you.
Take a deep breath.
But thank you, Kathy. Thank you. Just please go on reacting. The clearing is still in place. The clearing stays for a long, long time. It will be there on the replay as well. And just continue saying whatever you want to say, Kathy. Your speaking is helping everybody else as well.
Oh, thank you. Oh, it's just
welcome.
a feeling now of peace. It's just like it's like something just wiped over me, like the tears have just gone away now, and it's like a complete peace, and just
I'm so glad.
Did you have any pain also, Kathy? Did you have any physical discomfort as well?
Well, I was having pains in my left side this morning when I got up, and I just felt like I needed to just lay down and not move. And so I tried to walk around. I went outside and everything, and I was like, oh, God, if this pain could go away, I would feel so much better today.
Where was
and
the
it's
pain?
gone. And I didn't realize it until you asked me that the pain was gone.
Oh,
I don't feel it anymore.
Oh, my God.
Where was it on your left side?
It was in my left side, my low left side, near my side of my waistline. And I woke up with that pain this morning, and I couldn't figure out where it was. And I was going to take an ibuprofen, and I didn't have it, and so I was going to go to the store to get some. And I thought, oh, no, this thing is starting soon, so I can't go. So I've been struggling with that pain all morning,
glad you didn't
and
go.
now it's gone. Thank you. That is wonderful.
Yeah, you're so welcome.
Woo,
stay tuned because there's two more clearings, so make sure you stay tuned, okay?
Thank you.
Cool. I'm so happy. Beautiful. So awesome. And this is truly
Kathy.
how powerful it
Thank
is.
you.
This is, I mean, it still amazes me, although I've done this a few times with Nidhu already, how a simple holding of a certain finger or a part on your hand, and sometimes she'll make you hold your foot. It's incredible.
Yeah.
It's like mind-boggling. Sometimes you'll start bawling for no reason. Sometimes you'll just feel this intense joy, and it's really, really cool, and it's super amazing. All right, can you pick another number for me, please, and then we'll move on to the next exercise.
9.
All right, number 9 it is. 847 area code. 847.
Hi there.
Hello, who's this?
Hi.
Hi, this is Marcia. I just felt
Hello,
a
Marcia.
cool sensation and tingling all over my body, and then I kind of get like a little message from Spirit, like a little shift with my head when I'm getting a clearing or when a confirmation, and so that happened several times. So I'm sure I got several little shifts going on there.
Ooh,
fantastic.
That is so cool.
Fantastic.
Beautiful.
And I am a person who is a huge empath, and so I have a severe problem with grief because I can walk into a funeral and be in tears and not even really know the person closely. I feel so much. It's almost like I'm embarrassed to go because I'm afraid I'm going to cry. And
First of all, Marsha, I want to say you are a gift. Sensitivity is a gift. You know, only 2 to 5% of people in the world are empaths, and therefore, as a tribe, we need to appreciate ourselves that much more deeply. I also want to say, to make it easier for you to step out, the ring finger, left side and right side, as well as the little finger, because one of the other things that very sensitive people end up going through is very severe guilt. you just feel so responsible for everybody. You just feel so accountable for whatever somebody else is going through. There's always the desire to be available and save someone, but very often, especially in our later years, this is detrimental to us. So both of these fingers are very good for you. They will allow you to have a sense of boundary. They will strengthen your heart chakra. They will strengthen your lungs. Therefore, even when you get overwhelmed and want to weep a little bit, it won't happen. You won't embarrass yourself. Although I have to tell you that people who behave like that, who burst into tears at the smallest provocation, especially for other people, I hold you very dear. I hold you very dear and very close to my heart. So God bless you, and may your sensitivity increase in ways that only empowers you. That's awesome.
Thank you. Namaste. To both of you.
Yeah. What a huge
Thank
blessing.
you. And also,
thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. I also thank you, Marsha. I forgot to mention some of the symptoms of clearing, even though I know everybody is very comfortable with clearing, but this tingling, shivering, vibrations, shudders, sleepiness, yawning, burping, wanting to go to the washroom, thirst, even hunger. All of this is perfectly normal. The only one that I want you to watch out for is the one where you feel like sleeping, in which case, just please close your eyes. This must never be battled. Otherwise, it will get into a headache where two energies are fighting with each other.
Never do what?
She said never battle that. That must never be battled. Yeah, don't stifle it. Just let if that's coming up, then just lie down and close your eyes and let the energies work. Beautiful. Thank you, Marsha. What a beautiful blessing. Just amazing. Wow. Lots of comments on the webcast also. Similar comments. People just shuddering, shaking. Absolutely. It's funny how there are 3 or 4 questions about weight loss. Just stay tuned because Nidhu actually does have information on weight loss. She's got a surprise gift for you guys. Those that have invested in her package probably already got that, but it's for weight loss. We'll talk about that in a little bit.
Eram, could you check with Catherine?
With Christine, you mean? She did write back, and she's saying, that's okay. She said, I am feeling very sad but shaking a lot. So this was after the clearing, and I haven't gotten a recent message from her since then.
All right. So for everybody still dealing with the clearing, I just want you to shift your hand to the right hand ring finger. And
the right
this hand, I want you to squeeze it. So hold it tightly. While the holds recommended don't have to be held tightly, just hold it tightly only because I've combined it with a clearing. Otherwise, all holds are very gentle, exactly like how you would hold a little baby's hand or a child's hand.
How long do we hold this now? For 2 minutes?
Just 2 minutes, because the clearing's in place, so you don't need more than that. Ideally, you would hold it for at least 10 minutes, if not 20. If you can't hold it for 10 minutes, work up to 10 minutes and then work up to 20 minutes. 20 minutes is stupendous.
The benefit of listening to the replay, you guys, is that because she's got the clearing in place, you can fast forward only to 2 minutes and it'll have the same effect. So that's powerful. Now we're going to move on to the next group process, which is for, I'm going to let you explain it because I don't know what it's for.
All right. This is actually another writing exercise. This one, you're only
were we not going
to...
Actually, Nidhu, were we not going to do the clearing for the next group, which was below the shoulders now?
Absolutely. Below the shoulders as well as below the hips. So tell me, give me one representative and let's go for it.
Yeah, because I want to make sure that we do those processes first so that they can we can help as many people as we can. So this is for people that, now from shoulders down to which area?
The pelvic area. So the groin area
The
to
pelvic
the hip
area.
bone.
To the groin area, okay. And then what kind of emotions are they releasing?
At that point, that's what. So the one person who shows up to represent the entire set is going to indicate to me what it is that's really stuck over there. But
okay,
I can give you a generic hold.
Let's see. Is there anybody in the group? Please raise your hand. Let me just ask, and we'll probably get somebody very quickly. Please raise your hand by pressing *2, and it needs to be an issue or a physical pain that you're experiencing between the shoulders down to the pelvic area. So chest, maybe lower chest, waist, stomach area, anything like that, and we will be able to.
Lower back.
Lower back
Lower
even.
Back,
so let's see
back,
who is at number
back.
1. 724 area code. Who's this?
My name is Wendy.
Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
So where are you feeling the discomfort, hon?
Low back.
Lower back.
And on a scale
Perfect.
On a scale of 0 to 10, how much is it?
About an 8.
All right. And what you are going to do is hold your right hand, middle finger, and everybody in this body area, your clearing begins now.
So the middle finger is the one right next to the pointer finger. And we hold the right hand middle finger with our left hand. It doesn't matter if we're left-handed or right-handed.
Doesn't. Only for 2 minutes right now. Clearing is fully activated and in place. And we will just check what happens in the next 1.5 minutes.
And make sure you breathe. Keep breathing. Wendy, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Wendy, how are you doing? You good?
I'm doing okay.
Good. Just keep breathing.
All right, this is only for Wendy. Wendy, I want you to move to your left hand index finger.
Okay.
And I can see the shift is happening. Very good receiving, Wendy. And Marsha, and Christine, and Kathy, and everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I don't know about Wendy, but I'm feeling a lot of excitement for some reason. My heart is beating so fast. It's like, ooh, I don't know. I don't know what I'm excited about, but I'm feeling it. A lot of
Fantastic. Fantastic. What would you like to manifest?
Are you talking to me or Wendy?
Yeah, and to you. Although we can check with Wendy as well. Wendy, I can see that it has become smaller. I can also see that it's not gone completely. And I'm so sorry. I will let you speak. Sorry. Go ahead.
How are you feeling, Wendy?
It has decreased a tad. Has been there a long time, perhaps.
How long have you been dealing with it?
2007.
That is a long time.
Okay.
That is a long, long time. So for you, the clearance is fully in place and you're receiving it beautifully. So for you, I just want you to get back to us in the next 3 minutes. We've spent about 2 minutes. Just tell us what happens in 3 minutes. But the number you gave us was it 7? What was the number you gave us?
8.
It was 8.
Was 8. Was 8. How much is it now as we let you go for 3 minutes?
About a 6.
Good. Good. So even that's down. And is something coming up in your throat as well?
Yes.
Awesome. That's part of the clearing. It's actually connected to your sacral. Again, from the Bible, as above, so below. Everything happening in our upper torso finds its mirror in the lower torso and vice versa. Your lower back pain has to do with your sacral chakra, and the sacral chakra is intimately connected with your throat chakra. So it's absolutely correct how you are clearing and releasing. And have we already spent another 2 minutes? Wendy, what is your number right now?
We can come back.
Great. Wendy, when you take a break, please have as much water as possible. Everybody, please take a water break.
So Wendy, I'm going to mute you again, hon. I'll come back to you in about 3 minutes. Make sure you drink lots of water and take deep breaths. Okay. In the meantime, let's move on to the next person. And I'm going to just unmute the next person in line, 203 area code.
Hello.
Who's
My name is Angela.
Hello, Angela.
Hello, Angela.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling much better, but I'm looking forward to
What did you have for the clearing?
Well, I have total neuropathy in my hands and my legs, and it came on suddenly a few months ago, so I'm completely numb.
You said you're feeling much better, so did the clearing improve your feeling?
Well, it's funny. It improved feelings in my lower pelvic area. I could feel a shift.
Good.
But I haven't felt anything in my hands or my legs yet.
And on a scale of 0 to 10, how much is the numbness in your hands or legs, and which one is higher?
My hands are higher, and they're probably an 8. They're very numb.
Both
and
hands?
my legs are
Both hands?
maybe a 6. Yes,
Which
both
hand?
hands.
Okay.
Both hands.
Both hands.
Both hands. So is holding the hand comfortable for you?
Yes, it's okay.
Fantastic. For you, I need you to hold your right hand index finger.
Okay.
And for 2 minutes, just for 2 minutes, and we will check how you are doing. As soon as your 2 minutes are up or 3 minutes are up, I just want you to have water and close your eyes for a few minutes.
It's Beautiful. Funny, I did that automatically.
Fantastic. Fantastic. In fact, for you, Angela, our next process, which is going to be a very, very quick run-through of energy yoga, will also be very, very helpful. So if you can return to let us know how that goes for you, that would be amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you just stay on the line, I will unmute you again in a couple of minutes, okay?
Okay.
Just make sure you keep breathing. All right, going back to Wendy. This is different. We've never done this before, but this is fun. All right, Wendy, you are unmuted. How are you feeling?
I drank about a half pint of water. I have burning in the low back, and that's telling me that the energy is moving.
Absolutely. How is the pain and how is the burning?
Maybe about a 4 or 5.
Not bad. Not almost down to half. We've taken 5 minutes, almost down to half. I want you to try the last hold again for another 2 to 3 minutes only. And what you're going to do is hold the right hand, index finger, and middle finger together.
Perfect. Thank you.
Awesome.
All right. So I'll come back and check on you in 2 minutes. Good job.
How is everybody else doing? Yeah.
Let me quickly check on the webcast because Angela still has about a minute to go, so I want to give her that time. And Ooh, lots of questions on,
Please ask me. I love questions.
Yeah, there's so many. It's like, oh my God. Okay, there is, Lynn is saying, what does Nidhu recommend for constant burning feeling at the bottom of the feet?
Wow. So one, I want you to check as soon as we do the energy yoga, which is the next process we will go to. But for you specifically, I want you to do what is known as the harmony hold. And the harmony hold is where we put our fingers in the center of the palm. Now, where everything starts showing results in 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, the harmony hold takes a little longer. By little longer, I mean it takes about 7 minutes, 8 minutes. Because the moment you have activated the harmony hold, the energy is actually going to all 5 fingers. The center of the palm feeds everyone. It is the most nourishing, nurturing hold possible, which is why it's called harmony. If you've seen my email, you've also seen how I spelt it. I spelt it as Harmoney. So harmony and harmony, very closely related. This is an excellent hold for money.
Excellent hold
and again,
for money
checking
manifestation,
20
you guys.
For money, yes. Yes.
Love it. And I do want to say here, because our focus today has been on helping people heal physical issues, I do want to share my story, which was when I first connected with Nidhu, because I didn't have any physical issues. She helped me get clear on my TV show, which I was completely confused. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I had arrived in Pakistan, didn't really quite know which direction I wanted to go. Did I want to stay? Did I want to go back? It was so confusing. And we did these holds for a few days. She helped me through that. And by the way, these are excellent for clearing the energy for manifestation, because it's all about your own intention. So she helped me with that. I became very clear about what I wanted, how I wanted it, ended up staying here. I'm actually flying out to Dallas now in 3 days, but I've been here 5 months. And I just completed the production of my talk show about a week ago. So we actually completed it. It's all done. It's now in editing. Super excited about it because it's been my desire for such a long time. But I was very confused about how I wanted to do it and what I wanted to do. So she's excellent with manifestation also. Let's go and check on Wendy. Was it Wendy or Angela? We were going to check on Angela first. So here we go. Angela, you are unmuted.
Hi. My entire body is tingling, and my throat, it's hard to swallow.
Oh, my God.
How is the numbness? Will you tell me that as well?
It's very tingly. Like before it was just like very, very numb, and now my hands are both tingling.
That is such a good sign. Tingling is the energy meridian opening up. Numbness was a closing down of the energy meridian. You've obviously been through a lot. Perhaps a lot of deep wounds and betrayals have taken place in your life. So a lot of you has shut down either giving or receiving, because our hands help us do both. And now that it's opening up for you, even though you're still in distress and you've got this thing happening in your throat, which is definitely also linked to your lower abdomen. Despite the fact that you're in this state, I want you to keep us posted about what happens in 24 to 72 hours, because the fact that your meridian is opening up means that you're going to manifest something fantastic. And Eram, congratulations to you. And Angela, I just want you as well to hold your thumb and index finger together. Do not be afraid of any symptom coming up right now. If it's difficult to swallow, are you also finding it difficult to have a sip of water?
No, I walked away from the water. I have to go back and get it. And I came in a place that was quiet. Yeah, I will.
Yeah, please have some water. Thumb, yes, go ahead.
Index, is that what you said? Thumb and index finger of which hand?
Of the right hand.
Just put them together like a circle?
Just put them together like a circle. Absolutely.
Okay.
Just circle them together and just hold them nice as firmly as you can, because I understand that feeling and sensation in the hands is limited right now. And tell us and keep us posted, but keep this going. This is your power finger right now. This is your power hold right now. Just keep this going. I guarantee you that within a very, very short time, right now, inshallah, on the call itself, you will have much more life and awakening in your fingers. Oh, and I'm so sorry. Please tell me how your feet are doing, although you're not holding your feet.
No, I'm not holding my feet. My legs, I'm not feeling much in my legs, actually.
All right. So the tingling is only in this part of the body, in the upper part of the body.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
The new
we'll
tingling is just in the upper part of the body.
All right. We will check.
So do you want me to check in a few minutes later, Nidhu?
Please, yes. Just one last time.
No problem. Yep, no problem. So, Angela, just do the hold, please, and I'll check with you in a few minutes, okay?
Thank you very much.
In the meantime, you're so welcome. You're doing great, by the way. Amazing progress. Doing great.
Thank you.
Yes.
For some reason, I can't find Wendy. She dropped off. I don't know what happened. Wendy, if you can hear me, I need you to raise your hand again, please, because I can't find you. That's a bummer if the call dropped.
Sometimes when the energy shifts, I'm so sorry, Eram, I interrupted. So sorry.
It's okay, no problem. Go ahead.
When the energy shift is very powerful, the call will drop.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. So we'll wait. If she comes back, I'll look for her. But in the meantime, I do want to ask you, Nidhu, we are running out of time very fast. This is so much fun, as I figured. These exercises were going to be fun. But first, let me ask you this, because we got into all this fun stuff. I do want to ask you, while people are listening, they're finding this really amazing. There's lots of comments on the webcast. This is so interesting. Obviously, people that have any kind of physical issue, discomfort or chronic issue, whatever it might be, whatever it is, if it's related to the body, the answer is in your hands. Okay, we know that. But who else can benefit from your work? Like, what is going on in those people's lives? Who else can benefit?
Absolutely everybody, because like I mentioned, it's not just healing and curative, it's preventive. Therefore, even in terms of maintenance of good health, your hand holds, which is 5 minutes every day, 5 minutes each hand, or 2 minutes each hand, which is barely about 20 to 25 minutes of your time. You can do this traveling. You can do this while watching TV. You can do this while chatting with your friends. You can do this on the pot. You can do this wherever you like, lying down, sitting, walking, standing. You can do this whenever you wish. If at all you're absolutely sure that there's nothing to be dealt with, then you definitely want to be part of at least one of my programs, because I show you holds that are very specific for manifestation. So for example, I've given you one, which is the harmony hold, money. The harmony is there, your money in the palm of your hand. The other one that's fantastic for money, and even for Wendy, this is the hold that she's going to go to next whenever she joins us. The middle finger. You see, the middle finger, as the middle finger, is the finger of balance, which means it starts balancing the giving and the receiving. Money definitely shows up when we start focusing on the middle finger. The middle finger is carrying the energies of the organs of the liver and gallbladder. It also carries anger. And I must tell you, in this work, we have these beautiful poetic definitions. So anger, for example, is defined as a force that can disconnect the soul from the body. And therefore, always keeping the liver and gallbladder cool is very important. So you can imagine, if you're going to be holding your middle finger, you're connecting deeper back to your soul, to the X. And as you connect back to the X, to the middle finger, to the soul, you're opening up to the light, to the excitement, to the joy. And in that moment, whatever it is you ask for, 24 to 72 hours, either you will see it manifested or you will see the first step of its manifestation opening up.
Wow.
And like that, there are a couple of...
within 24 to 72 hours. How cool is that?
Hours.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I totally love that. Typically...
Please
go ahead.
Please say.
I was just going to say, typically... I'm going to let you go first. Nidhu, you go.
No.
You go first. So the question I wanted to ask you that I kept interrupting you for was, I just want to make sure everybody understands from what I know with my experience and as we have witnessed, that when somebody's in a session with you, they might start with, I'm feeling discomfort in my shoulders. Actually, there's a lot more going on, and you actually help them shift the energy by changing the holds, and in that process, a lot is actually changing. It's not just that shoulder pain and not just whatever emotion is trapped there, right?
Absolutely, absolutely, because the thing about pain that most of us don't know, the thing about pain is that very rarely is it in its point of origin. Most pain shows up in the weakest parts of the body, but the point of origin is always somewhere else. So when we begin the work, as the energy starts getting uprooted, which is why I have a lifetime money back guarantee, because it's being uprooted, we start following the pathway of the pain. As it shifts, it starts revealing where it was actually produced, and pain can be any kind of pain. You can be in mental pain. You can be in emotional pain. You can be in financial pain. You can be in physical pain. Of course, physical pain being the most obvious, and the best way to recognize if you're in pain or not is just check if you're at peace. If you're not at peace, you're dealing with some pain. And whatever that pain is, each one of your fingers is designed to remove it physically, emotionally, and mentally, and therefore is able to do it spiritually and financially as well. Each one of our fingers. The thumb will remove anxiety. The index finger will remove fear. The middle finger will remove anger. The ring finger will remove grief. The little finger will remove what we call trying too hard. You know, when we're dealing with people who are very judgmental, very rigid, inflexible, just want to see your point of view, it's my way or the highway, for those people, and of course if you can recognize when you're like that, because we all have a little of these fingers, you know, we all have these things in us, and wherever we might be behaving like that, you have to hold the little finger. If at all you find yourself in positions where you're explaining too much or the other person is not understanding you, your little finger, not so little in power, will help a lot. Each finger also has two organs, like I mentioned in the beginning. Each finger has an element. Each finger, fun fact, also is linked to your zodiac sign. But all of this is in the free gift, and you can take a look at it, so we won't spend time here, because Eram, we have the last clearing for the lower half of the body still left.
I know. I haven't forgotten. And what I want to do now, because we are at the top of the hour, which is where most people actually have to get going, because they're listening to these calls during their break. So we want to go ahead and now talk about the offer. What we'll do is we will come back and do that last part of the clearing after we have talked about the offer, so that you can still catch it. In case you don't catch it live, you can always come back and listen to the replay, and it'll still be there. But let's quickly check on Angela so that she can be given instructions on what to do next. Angela, how are you doing, honey?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. My left hand has really opened up. I can feel the palm of And
yes,
it's just
thank you.
very.
Yes.
And my legs are tingling, and normally they feel like blocks of ice. I have to tell you, I've been to so many doctors. Nobody has helped me. Nobody. I totally appreciate what you're doing for me. Thank you.
Angela,
thank you.
I have tears in my eyes as you are saying this. This is just so awesome. And please do yourself a favor and connect with Nidhu for sure. If you need our help in that, please let us know because I'll be happy to gift this to you. I'm so excited for you. I'm so thrilled for you. It's just so,
You're making me cry.
Thank you, Eram. Thank you.
Oh, honey. No, because look at how, you held this space beautifully for so many people, Angela, and your numbness is opening up, but it's because you are opening up. You're opening up this space for so many people for healing. So, yes, we would be honored to gift this to you. I really want you to work with Nidhu and take this further and enjoy complete health. It's so beautiful. So please make sure you email support.
I'm delighted. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, honey. You're so welcome. Just make sure you email support. Just respond to any of our emails and just say that Eram mentioned this, and they'll reach out to me, and I'll tell them what to do next. Okay? Lots of love and best of luck. Okay? Beautiful
God bless you, Eram.
God bless you too, honey. So amazing. What an angel. So powerful. Oh, I have tingling all over my body because I'm sorry if I start crying because this is so beautiful, Nidhu. Thank you so much for doing this for Angela and for so many other people and for other people that we don't even know about that you help on a daily basis. Thank you so much. So beautiful. Are you there? Did I make you cry too? Nidhu? Did we lose you? Oh, I think we just lost it. So the energy did go up quite a bit because we just lost Nidhu. Let's wait till she comes back. In the meantime, guys, let's go ahead and... Oh, you're back. Welcome back.
I'm back. Thank you. I'm actually, I'm so sorry, everybody, but I'm so grateful also for that minute off because I was so touched, Eram. I was so touched. Thank you. What a beautiful gesture. Wendy, thank you. Thank you for doing this for everybody.
Thank you. Thank you for being you, and thank you for the beautiful healings that you're bringing for this community and so many others. I think you got disconnected when I was saying that last, and I'm in tears. I'm sure a lot of other people are as well. So thank you so much for being you, Nidhu. I want to talk in detail about how you can help others now because we are getting a lot of questions from people about what they can do next. So I want to announce the link. It is orderjoynow.com/Nidhu, the number 14. I'll spell it for you, orderjoynow.com/NIDHU, and the number 14. On the webcast and on the replay, you guys just have to press the special offer button. It'll take you to this awesome offer that Nidhu has for us, Awakening the Doctor Within. This is the ancient wisdom of Jin Shin Jitsu to unlock your health and wealth. 5-minute miracles for your health, wealth that are waiting for you in your hand right now. How cool is that? So let's begin. And Nidhu, if you can please explain what the different levels are, how people can connect with that. By the way, guys, there are incredible testimonials here. How quickly people were able to get over their addictions, get over some of the other issues that they had going on, like allergies and stuff, how they were able to attract money, how they were, lots of other stuff here, by the way. On relationships also, you can improve. The best way to really improve romantic relationships is to improve your own perspective, which is what Nidhu is a powerful healer for. So lots of stuff. Make sure you read those testimonials. But now I'm going to invite Nidhu to actually explain how we too can attract these types of miracles like Wendy and Angela and Christine and all those other people did today. So Nidhu, please take over and let's rock.
Boom. Well, yes.
Go ahead. Nidhu, are you there? Looks like we have an issue
I'm
with
so
the
sorry.
audio.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I'm back.
No problem.
I'm back.
Okay.
Thank you. So yes, thank you to our tech gods who is supporting this call right now. The first thing that we have is the 21-day miracle where you hold your own hands. This is actually a deeper understanding of your hands and what they can do. It's very simple. It also allows for you to share what you know with your family and your friends, and there's a way to do it for your pets as well. Because as you understand the meridians, all you have to do is get comfortable with your pet's body to see the same working of those same meridians. And the 3 weeks are on WhatsApp, if you're comfortable with WhatsApp. If you're not comfortable with WhatsApp, it's on email. So the email will have a picture, a description, along with a clearing like today. Now, the clearing that I put on this is for 10 minutes. Now, it's for 10 minutes in order for you to be able to time your holds, but you don't have to hear the clearing for 10 minutes. You can just hear it for 2 minutes. You've seen what happens. And in fact, I always want to prepare people. If you're hearing the clearing, stop it after a few minutes. It can get very overwhelming. My clearings don't need more than 2 to 3 minutes. The clearing is followed by a download. As the clearing is taking place, because things are coming up, it's moving out of the body, I'm immediately putting in a download. So the first week, for example, is a clearing for your physical issues. And it's a download of very strong healing energies for those issues. And the second week, it goes to love. The third week, it goes to money. So the clearing and download each week shifts along with a deepening understanding of your fingers and holds. In fact, the third week, I am doing more than just the handhold. But before all of this, you're going to get my welcome email, and my welcome email is going to give you 2 simple things to do for your weight release and to start moving forward immediately. I want to tell you that I love my food, and I eat more than most people normally do, and most people, I'm not slim or thin, but I'm often asked, where does that food go? And my secret is on that welcome email. That's what I do. There are 2 holes over there that I've put together with very simple instructions. Just follow them, and once again, see changes in your body, as in you're going to feel lighter. You're going to feel like inches have reduced within 24 to 72 hours. Just follow those instructions given there. Right there. And after that, I love group work. This power of group, this power of everything being multiplied by the number of people on the group is just amazing. So the second option that you have, there's one, of course, where you're holding your hands. Along with that, you can hold everybody else's hand, and everybody can hold your hand, and all of us can hold hands together. So the group workshops are actually once a week for 3 months. And we will spend an hour to 1.5 hours on each of those calls, exactly like what we're doing right now. So we will take the topic for that day. In fact, one of the things that we will definitely be looking at is chronic pain. We want to take a look at abuse, because I think that's one of the aspects and issues of our lives that we don't ever address fully. There's so much sense of shame and blame and guilt and failure attached to it that we do bury it, but guess where we're burying it? We're burying it in the body, and you know where the answers are? The answers are within, but they're not going to come if we're carrying this very, very dark, dense, heavy, stuck, blocked energy. So in the space of safety and security of the group, I would love for each one of you to be there for each other and work our ways out of this. I'm no stranger to abuse, and I'm very familiar with the movements and the steps that will take us from pain to peace and from suffering to ease. So please do be part of this if you can. It already includes package A if you are. And the third one is where I'm asking you to let me hold your hand. So individually, you and I, working through the pain that you have, whatever that pain might be, working through the lack of peace that you have if you're not being able to get in touch with your pain, and finding an answer to whatever it is that you're dealing with. And the answer, by the way, because it's within, your fingers will give it to you. As we go on, I love to give you a diagnostic, but actually I don't have to. As you're holding your fingers, you yourself will be moving with me to the source, and then the source gets uplifted. And the next thing you know, within 24 to 72 hours, you are manifesting a job with a pay rise. You are manifesting gifts in gold. You are showing up at the airport and getting upgraded to business class. You are showing up at office and your friends throw you a surprise party, which they haven't done for 8 years. You show up at home, and the next thing you know, your family that hasn't bothered to ask how you are, who take you completely for granted, have made your favorite food and put it out there. The list is endless. There's just this joy and happiness that starts showing up as you start moving closer and closer to clearing the point of origin and the attachment that has built over the years to pain, anxiety, grief, anger, trying so hard, and anything else that you can think of that I haven't named. I invite you to do this for yourself, with each other, with me, and we begin work next week. But please remember, till then, you have this other email coming to you with work to do over the next few days.
Beautiful. Awesome. So I was looking at the webcast questions. Did you actually go over all 3 packages, Nidhu? I'm sorry, I wasn't following along.
I did.
Or do you need me to explain that?
I did.
Okay. So I'm just going to quickly.
Brief. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
So,
it's very brief. Sorry.
No. I'm just going to invite our listeners right now to go ahead and send me your questions regarding the package, especially if you want to find out, is this going to be helpful for you and how would that work? Because this is a really rare opportunity for you to really bring in that miracle into your life, no matter what area you want Nidhu's help in, whether it is physical pain, some kind of manifestation, whether it's relationships. She has that covered for you. Did we go over package B, which had the 3-month miracle relationship, the Relationship Miracles program? I'm not sure if we went there.
I briefly mentioned that, package C being where package A is included, package B is included, as well as the one-on-one sessions.
And the package B, by the way, I mean, there's not 4 sessions, you guys. There are 12 sessions, which is incredible. So every month you've got 4 sessions, and then over a 3-month period you've got 12 sessions. Really, really powerful stuff. And as you can see it here,
Eram.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Sorry, because, everything is a process. Whatever it is that you can commit to is what will give you cumulative effects. And remember, it's not just healing and curative, it's preventive at the same time.
So that's the part I love. It's preventive also. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, so let's see. Cynthia wants to know, she has type 1 diabetes. She wants to know if your package can help her. She wants to get back into balance and no longer take insulin.
Absolutely.
Can she get help from your package? Okay.
Absolutely. In fact, like I said, because the first month is dedicated to physical issues, whatever it is you're dealing with, whether it's diabetes, whether it's fibromyalgia, whether it's sciatica, whether it's chronic migraines, whether it's, you heard from Wendy, whatever it is you're dealing with, you will see a difference. Type 1 diabetes has to do with, and I'm going to give you your hold right now so you can begin this week itself. Your holds are the thumb, the middle finger, and the ring finger. What this means is, I want you to hold the left hand thumb for 5 to 10 minutes. 10 minutes would be lovely. Hold the right hand side, then you shift to the middle finger, then to the opposite middle finger, then to the ring finger and the opposite ring finger. And you can do this broken up during the day. You don't have to do it all in one shot. And remember, like I said, you can do this lying down, sitting down, standing, walking, running if you can, however you can, whenever you want to. There are absolutely no rules to how you can do this. Please do try this immediately.
Cool. Try that, please. And what we can, on the other questions though, Nidhu, because we are running out of time, I'm going to just have to tell you what the problem is. We won't have time actually to go into the details of what type of hold they can use. So let's see. Can your package help with chronic insomnia?
Absolutely. Let me give you an answer right now. The chronic insomnia meridians are in the center of the palm and in the little finger. I want you tonight itself, please try this. Please share this with me on Facebook. I'm quite active in the group. I would love to hear that you slept well. Harmony hold, at least 10 minutes. What's going to happen, because it's a chronic issue, is that you're going to have some resistance. Moment the resistance comes, leave the harmony hold, go to the little finger. Moment that resistance comes, leave it, come back to the harmony hold. The point is always to be very gentle and honoring the body's message. There's a reason why you're being kept awake. There may even be a spiritual awakening involved in that, in which case I would just need to hear your response after you've tried it. If there's a spiritual response attached to that, there's something else you need to do. But do try this tonight and tell us how it goes.
One of the things I'm going to invite you guys to do, because there are a lot of questions and we just don't have time, what I can invite you guys to do is connect with Nidhu on our Facebook group, in the VIP
Absolutely.
Group, or the other Facebook group, which is from heartache2joy.com. We will be posting the link of her free gift in there as well, and then you can, in that very thread, you can start talking to Nidhu about what issues you've got going on and if you can get help. But remember, the best way really is to join her in any one of these 3 levels that that she's offering you, because sometimes it's not just that one issue. Actually, not just sometimes, pretty much every time. It's leading you to something else, which leads to something else, which then leads to something else. So if you want a complete relief and you want to eradicate that problem, you want to make sure that you go through all the levels, which, by the way, you guys, I forgot to mention her package C, which is the one with the session, is going to get sold out very quickly. This is the lowest price it has ever been offered on, and it is not going to ever be offered at that price again. So make sure you jump in right now. Don't wait, because we are running out of Tier 1 pricing very, very quickly. I see my screen has been blowing up since the call started with notifications. So people are jumping in. If you want to avail this for your loved ones as well, then once you check out, whether it's package A, B, or C, you are going to get an offer. You're going to get an opportunity to actually buy packages of sessions with Nidhu, which is going to come up once you check out. So you can do this for yourself if you want to get multiple packages, or for your loved ones as well. So really cool, amazing opportunities for you to shift this energy in a really powerful way. So there's questions regarding high blood pressure, other issues, chronic pain in the neck, cysts, fatty tissues, tumors, childhood abuse, all kinds of issues. And the answer is simple. Yes, it's all related to energy and energy blocks. Nidhu can definitely help you. If you want further clarification, like I said, please connect on the Facebook group, and she'll be able to give you some answers. Okay, so lots of people wanting to know, what are the timings for the calls, Nidhu, and what day are they going to be on?
I was actually going to take a look at which is our predominant time zone and work that accordingly. At this point, I don't know which is our predominant time zone, but the calls, I can tell you the days they're going to take place. The calls take place on a Wednesday, because Wednesday energetically is a day for healing. The colors blue, green are meant to accelerate healing. So the calls take place on a Wednesday. I'm assuming the question is for the group call. That's the question?
Yeah, it's for the group call, and it's going to be decided based on, typically it's North America predominantly, but let's see what happens with your group. And then, guys, you can always come back and listen to the replay. The energies will work for you on the replay as well. And remember, this is all energy, whether you are buying now or you're going to be a part of the group later on, even weeks from now if you're joining, or months from now. The energy is, there's no time and space in that's just a construct of the human mind. So whatever is there, it's there in the group. So you can totally take advantage of that. Another person wants to know, this is a great question. Instead of saying, this is my issue and that's my issue, they are saying, energy rarely works on me, even though I am so open to receiving healing. Is there any person that this package is not going to work for, or Nidhu's work is not going to work for?
Absolutely not. I also want to say this, everything works, but sometimes we can get hung up on how the results should look. And when that happens, we may end up overlooking the other small steps of progress that are taking place before that particular result you want shows up. So, for example, I was working with somebody who wanted to manifest a job in the IAS. And the IAS is the Indian Administrative Service. It's a way to get into politics. And one of the things that I realized very early on, in fact, we had this conversation, is I said, are you sure this is what you want to work on? Because the energy didn't seem like a fit. And yet that was the only thing that he wanted. Of course, other things happened along the way. He manifested another job. He manifested a pay rise. But when he would speak to me, he would say, I'm still not being able to get through to that IAS exam. Where you don't realize how much else is opening. Sometimes you can be looking at the messages of the mind instead of the messages of the universe. So for this person who's asked whether it's possible that it can't work on someone, by God, do this. I have a money-back lifetime guarantee. Do this with me. Give it a shot. And let me know. I definitely want to hear from you. What happened to you when you saw the X?
What happened to you when you saw the X? Nidhu was joking with me earlier that this is an X-rated call today. So, guys, what happened to you when you looked at the X? We need to know. So make sure you let Nidhu know that. We're going to get the X-rated details on that. But really cool. Very cool. I love what you said. Listen to the message of the universe, not to the messages of your mind. Another very important, very, golden nugget here. Listen to the messages of the universe. So, beautiful, beautiful piece of information here. Okay, so here's what we can do now. We have about 10 minutes, maybe. Do you want to do the last group now? I don't know if we'll be able to actually get feedback from people, but we can do the last group, and if they want to give feedback on the webcast, that will be possible, but we won't be able to talk to them on the phone. Right. And I do want to go ahead and give I do want to give you the link for the gifts because we may not have time at the end. So I want to make sure you have that. And remember, if you miss this link, you can always go to our Facebook group and download the link from there. So it's the same name, From Heartache to Joy. It's a free group. You can join, and every day we post these free gift links in there. And please invite friends, other family members to join us too on that group. We are trying to spread this message of healing and love and the possibility of hope across the globe. So help us spread this message, please. Invite as many people as you can to join this group. I mean, look at the free gifts that we give out. Wouldn't you want your loved ones to benefit from that? That's a beautiful way to pay it forward to your friends. So let them know. I mean, I don't know of any group like ours out there that is as giving, as connected, and the kind of gifts that you get from our wonderful healers on a daily basis. There are people like healers like Nidhu that hang out and respond to people's questions routinely in that group. I don't know of any such group across the globe right now. So please help us spread this word and let people know. All right, here's the gift link. Ready? orderjoynow.com/Nidhu gift 041. I'm going to repeat that for you guys. orderjoynow.com/NIDHUGIFT. The numbers 041. All right, Nidhu. So if you want to lead the group through the last exercise, which was now, I'm assuming, from the pelvis down to the toes, right? Any pain in that area? Okay.
Knee pain, ankle pain, recovery from fractures or sprains, sciatica, anything at all. Although I can tell, even if you started with it, it's already lesser. And please do confirm this for me. Please just confirm this for Eram as well. Even as I remind you of this other gift in the gift, which I didn't bring up, which is 2 first aid holds. These 2 first aid holds are for pain in the body as well as for open wounds. So one is where you need to push the energy back, and the other is where you need to draw the energy out. And just by the way, this is not mentioned in the gift, and only those of you all who are here and on the replay are going to know this. But Eram, because we're speaking about weight release, the second hold, which is to draw energy out. You know the part of you, we all have this, right? We all have this stubborn area. We all have this thing that just won't move. Put that hold over that area. Ask someone to do it for you. Like 5 to 10 minutes max every day. And see what happens in 3 days.
Beautiful.
So that's sub-gift in the gift. And is there anybody, is distress up?
I didn't actually announce that. So I'm going to lower everybody's hands, and in the next few seconds, if you have pain in between your pelvis down to your toes, please raise your hand right now so that you can be the proxy for everybody else in the group, and Nidhu will lead you through that healing process. And we have a person already, 310 area code. 310.
Hello?
Hi, who's this?
My name is Melissa.
Hello, Melissa. How are you?
I'm great. My thing is my left knee, and it keeps catching so that it's excruciating pain, and I cannot bend it. So it's the tendon above the knee on the left side.
Got it. And for you on the left side, I would like you to hold your middle finger. Everybody looking at issues from the hip to the toe, please hold your left side middle finger, and your clearing for the lowest part of your body begins now. this is taking longer. While I thought that the head area required more attention, this is taking longer. 1 more minute. We will continue the clearing.
Just breathe. Remember to breathe, you guys, all of you. Remember to breathe and drink lots of water. Excuse me, I'm getting a lot of strong urge to cough. Wow, that's a lot of energy moving.
Awesome. Awesome. I left out coughing as a symptom. It's awesome. Please cough. Please cry. Please cough. Please go to sleep. So good.
Wow, yeah. How are you doing, Melissa?
This is yeah.
Well, it's still there.
On a scale of 0 to 10, how much is it?
It's less pain and more that the cartilage or tendon is moving.
Also,
it feels very
tenderness.
It feels very tenuous or very. I'd have to be cautious, like it's going to catch, and I'm not going to be able to. The tendons or something are in the wrong place in my knee, above my knee. So now it doesn't feel painful. It feels just a lot of movement because things are in the wrong place.
Fantastic. Along with holding your left hand middle finger, and everybody, because there's something heavy that's showing up here. While the clearing is very much in place, something big is moving. So everybody, I want you to add the index finger to the middle finger. So just hold both. Melissa, please hold both, and we will check in exactly 2 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. So while you guys are all holding that, let me just see. I'm going to keep you unmuted, Melissa. We'll come back to you in a couple of minutes. Let me just go to the next person and see what they're feeling. 517 area code? 517.
Yes.
Hello, who is this?
This is Melissa.
So funny. Both are Melissa. That is so
Welcome
cool.
back. Okay. Is this our
They're
other?
both Melissas.
Melissa?
All right, Melissa.
Oh, they're both.
What are you? Melissa 2. This is Melissa 2. What? Any comments, honey? Did you feel anything? Did energy shift for you? Any comments?
Not a lot, but I'm feeling like movement, and it's my right leg. I have tingling and numbness. So I'm feeling movement, I guess, but.
Hello?
Fantastic.
Yes?
Sorry.
There you go. Yeah.
Nidhu? You said you're feeling tingling and numbness. Was the numbness there before? Was the tingling there before?
Yes, it was all there before, but I feel like something's moving, perhaps.
Fantastic. I want you to switch over to the right side ring finger and the middle finger together and just squeeze it firmly. Not tightly, just squeeze it firmly.
Okay.
And we'll know in 2 minutes as well. In fact, we can check with the other.
With Melissa
right
1.
Now.
Yep.
Yes, it's
all right.
Yeah.
Back to Melissa in California. How are you feeling, hon?
Hi. There feels like less is moving. So if there were 4 parts of the top of my knee moving, now there's only 2.
I'm so sorry. Does that mean that it's easier for you to touch it? Can you try bending it and tell me if something's coming up like it used to?
That's what I've been doing this whole time, is bending it and seeing. And
excellent.
One side seems more stable and the other side is still moving all over the place. But one side is feeling stable.
Good. Excellent. I want you to switch over to the opposite hand. Everybody holding for their bottom torso, please switch over to the opposite hand, which is the right side. You're going to hold your index finger and your middle finger together. And I think Melissa, 2 minutes are also up now.
How are you feeling, Melissa, in Michigan? Is it Missouri?
Michigan.
How are you feeling, hon?
I'm burping.
Good. Excellent. Excellent. This is such a good sign. Very good. Okay. And tell me, and if it's embarrassing, don't answer. Sometimes, are they big burps? Are they burps that are seeming to come from a little deeper in the body than your normal burps?
Yeah, I think some of them were.
Excellent. Superb. Fantastic. Tell me, how's the numbness and tingling taking place?
I think the tingling is less. I've had this. I had sciatica a few years ago, and that cleared, but the numbness and tingling has never cleared, and it's worse when I lay on that leg, of course.
Of course. Although I think it should be easier today, I would like you to try as a diagnostic for yourself and for us as well to lay down on that leg tonight and see if there's much more ease with it. I'd like you to continue holding this for another 3 minutes.
Okay.
And the tingling and numbness for you is coming from a compression in the lower back. Of course, sciatica also gets influenced by compressions in the lower back. So have you had a recent diagnosis? Have you had an X-ray? Is there something in that area that you can let me know about?
I have not. I go to a chiropractor, but I have not had X-rays on it. I fell on my dishwasher about 3 years ago, I think. Slipped and landed my back on the dishwasher door.
Ah, and that's where it went. All right. I want to tell you that I just this morning worked with somebody who slipped down a flight of stairs and was immobile. It took us a little longer. He could, of course, see shifts within 5 minutes. Took us a little longer. And while repair work still continues, in 20 minutes, he was mobile.
Okay.
So,
wow.
So if you can do a little deeper work with me, that would be good. But even this much will bring you a lot of results. Also, please remember, my girl, the symptom is never the point of origin. And we want to know why your lower back went through this. One more time, in the spiritual aspect of things, sometimes Kundalini awakening happens like this, where the Kundalini is longing to go out and we have no other way except to fall down and allow for that chakra to split open and allow the light to rise. Sometimes it's really just that, but I would like to take a deeper look if you're comfortable to do more work.
Okay.
Beautiful. All righty. It's funny. This has never happened to me, Nidhu, and my laptop keeps dying. The energy actually is very, very strong. This is like the third time I'm having to restart my laptop. It just keeps dying.
Sorry, laptop. I'm so sorry.
I know. That is so interesting. Okay, so we are now at the end of our call, and I think we have gotten updates from both, right? Or did you need another update? Because we have maybe
one more,
2 minutes
and I think we had Wendy to update us. She fell off, and there was I didn't get her name correct. There was not Catherine, but
actually they were on the webcast, so they never she didn't write back. And yeah, Wendy, I don't think she came back. I couldn't find her, so I don't know. But
all right. And anything at all? The other Melissa with the knee. How is your knee now? Is there more stability on both sides now, or coming in at least?
Yes, absolutely.
Beautiful.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
Yes,
fantastic.
Great.
Please,
can I just keep doing it? Do I keep doing that each day, or?
Yes, please. Yes, please. I'd like you to work up to 20 minutes is ideal. It's fantastic, but it's okay if it doesn't happen. Work up to at least 10 minutes and see results in this opening as well. See what happens in 24 to 72 hours.
Okay. And you do both hands when you're doing it? Both hands?
Yes, please. Both hands. Also, any work we do with energy that works with a specific energy system, like we're working on meridians right now, it's okay if you don't follow instructions completely, because energy, it's not a discipline. It's an art. The way we understand energies is always subjective, and therefore, if you do one hand and you don't do the other hand, it's all right. I like balance. Therefore, I ask that it be done both sides. But it's okay if you stick to the side of the issue. Not a problem at all. Fantastic. I heard that. That was good.
Awesome.
So good.
Good job,
and very good job. Yeah, I must warn those who are going to join us on the group call. Every time somebody does this or has to get up to go to the washroom, everybody has to applaud the person because they're doing so well.
That is awesome. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and mute you guys now. Best of luck. Thank you so much for playing and holding this space for the rest of the group. Both of you, Melissa. Yeah, you're very welcome. Lots of love. Such a great job. Beautiful job. I just love this community. And wow, Nidhu, what an amazing call. I knew this was going to be just full of miracles, lots of fun. I want to remind everybody, I know there's a lot of energy that got moved, a lot of energy that was cleared. Once you come back to a space where you've been able to process the energy and you're feeling more balanced, sit down and think about what are the other things that you would like to, what are some of the things you'd like to manifest and change in your life? Not just physical pain, but if you had the opportunity, if somebody told you, okay, you have a genie that is capable of giving you 3 miracles, what would those be? Think about that, because that's basically what you've got here. You've got the opportunity to really call in miracles into your own life. The difference is there's no limit, so there's no 3 wishes. There's as many as you want. And what would you like to achieve? Because if the results could be as fast as 5 to 10 minutes, or like Nidhu said, sometimes 24 to 72 hours, that is fantastic. That is fabulous. She is so confident of her ability to help you that she gives you a lifetime money-back guarantee. That is ridiculously awesome. That's what I like to say. So what a great opportunity, you guys. I am super excited. We witnessed so many people on the call today that she led through. By the way, this is not easy for a healer to do, just so you know. I get a lot of complaints from people, too, sometimes, that it's difficult to be able to connect and maintain that connection with hundreds of people on a live call, which a healer has to do when they appear on these calls. Nidhu was able to do that, and then she was working simultaneously with people so that we could get these results without wasting time. So how cool is that? You guys saw that. You saw how crazy awesome the results were. I want you to be the next person. I want you to tell me how crazy and awesome your results were when you worked with Nidhu. I can't wait to hear everybody's fantastic results. Nidhu, once again, such a great opportunity. Thank you so much. You know, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for being here with us, for being you, for doing everything that you do on this planet. You are making a huge difference, my friend. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Eram. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, all of y'all who held the place for the entire group. Thank you, group. Big, big group hug. Big, big group love. There was much more we were going to do. So sorry that we've run out of time. But inshallah, next time. In the meantime, I want to see you online. I'm going to see you on the emails. And this thing where she's talking about what it is we want to manifest, the 3-week email WhatsApp is designed for you to manifest that. I should also tell you that usually changes in a few days because it starts showing up. So you can also keep changing what it is that you want to manifest throughout those 3 weeks. So I look forward to connecting with you all over again. Eram, big hug. So much love to you. Thank you so much. And everybody, bye-bye. God and Goddess bless. Angel blessings. Bye-bye. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you, guys. Take care of yourselves, and we'll be talking to you soon. Lots of love. Bye-bye.